It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Lions. In charge of the Cardinals, that is head coach Jonathan Gannon. His guys caught in the mushy middle of the NFL after 4 weeks, sitting at 2-2. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys with the crowd at their... First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Working now from the gun. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Takes the second down snap. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
All set now. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Lions. First down. 1st and 10.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they face second down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. It is caught at the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Lions and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Lions, first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Darn pickup. It's 2nd and 7. Now here he goes on the boot. Buying some time right. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Getting 25 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On first down, it's Gibbs. His effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing from the gun. Reporter pulls it in along the sideline. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions break the tie here in the first. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here.
Okay, ready?
Now throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard
Back to
line.
throw. Escapes the pocket. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's out to the 37. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He's going to throw this one. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Jameson Williams. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Lions ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. First and 10, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. 2nd down now, they need 7. They're throwing it. Downfield, and Tisla has it. And this celebrates beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Where did that defense was flying around and making the play?
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pass play now. He spins right by him. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up chipping?
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. The Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
A run for no gain doesn't help matters. It's 3rd and long coming up. From his end zone, 3rd and long. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. The Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their last drive reached the wrong end zone and equaled 2 points. So trying for the other end zone and 6 on this possession. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going deep this time. He's got it deep downfield. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about... That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At their 48-yard
Looking to throw here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected. They could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw now. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal. I'll throw it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. He's going to throw it. Forced out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arms.
Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pass play coming here. St. Brown there to bring it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. 3rd down, they need 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Couldn't find a completion on first down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Checks it down to Gibbs. A great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st down.
Throwing from the gun here. On the move. Headed right. He can run it. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Big strike here to Williams. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions hold an 11-point advantage.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Lions are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. Making the call himself. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field. And he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah, and throwing these dual-threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well. This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He rolls to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play, salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Working on first down. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They give to Gibbs on the option. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Throwing now off the play action. And he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and goal, they're going option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss leads to 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Let's go.
Dropping back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
St. Brown, incomplete. Brings up 3rd and goal.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Lions headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're out there with a lead that's down now to just 2 points, Brock. So you got to be cautiously aggressive, right? Try to run out the clock, but take care of the football because all it takes is a field goal to beat you.
How many times do these games we call come down to just one possession? Right? It's why these teams spend so much time situationally in the red zone, end of half, end of game. You got to live for these situations.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. He will have the Lions first down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over. Another one for Gibbs. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready?
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He finds his escape route to the outside, and that's good for a pickup of 6. The Cardinals are going to use setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
3rd and 3.
Trying to get it on the keeper. So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.